you go ahead and just hit record. I know that people, you already on it. Look at you. You already on it. What is up? I'm super excited to be on. Like I said, this is a night of the blues. So we're going to talk about all the things fun, a little bit about convention, what you should be doing preparing for convention. We're going to give you some tips. We're going to give you some scripts. So make sure you have your team plugged in here. If you haven't, reach out to your friends, your sideline sisters, and let them know that we are on and that we're about to drop some fire. So I'm just going to dive right in, and then I'll let Darnell talk too, so we don't keep you on here too late. We do have a corporate call right after this, but if you guys did not know, we are a month away from convention. So a lot of us are getting there the day early. If you're not, then tomorrow is exactly a month for you. Today was a month for me because I'm getting there a day early. So my wheels are spinning, right? We have an official countdown to convention. We have 1 month until our whole entire lives change, you guys. And I'm not kidding when I say that. I know that it's so cliche and that gets thrown around so much, but when I say that our whole lives are going to change, they're going to, as long as you lean in and you take these tips and you utilize them in your business. Your life can change in a month, you guys. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about leading into convention, and then we're going to have some special guests share about their experience with convention and why they feel like it's important for you to get there if you have not got there. So I'm going to go ahead and start and tell you what I'm doing leading into convention, which is,
It's only $4.
no, I'm on live.
Oh.
Mama. If your kids do that, hey mom, can I have some Robux? Can I have some Fortnite? Can I have a game? It's only $4. It's only $2.99, mom. Come on. I'm like, dude, I'm $4 out. Anyways, I'm going to share with you guys what I'm doing leading into convention to maximize my potential in February, because every single day that we do something leading into convention is going to count after convention. I cannot stress that enough, you guys. If you do not prepare now for what's about to happen, you've got to set yourself up for success now. So what I have started doing, and this is going to be my biggest tip, I have started going into any old recent post from, I've been here 2 years, so it's a lot of business posts. Maybe you're brand new. I'm going to give you some tips if you're brand new too, but I have went back to every single business post that I have had in the last 2 years. It's taken me a while. I'm still not completely through it, but I am sending these people, if they commented about the business, if they hearted it, anything, even if they didn't comment, if they just hearted the post where I was like, we're launching, it's so huge, get in now, I'm still reaching out to these people. Okay. And I'm sending them something very simple. We have multiple scripts as well. Me and Z have them compiled. We're going to post them sometime this week, so you have them. Maybe after this call we can post them in the comments of this video, but I'm sending something. Again, we say Becky Sue, I don't know why, or Becky Joe. Hey Becky Sue, I just wanted to let you know that I'm reaching out to you because you were once interested in this business. And I'm telling you right now, if you have watched me at all the last 2 years, you know how much this business has changed my entire family's life. And when I tell you that what we have coming exactly a month from now is going to 10x what it's done for my family, I mean it. And I'm looking for other people to help find financial freedom, just like I've found for my family after February. And I want you to be a part of it. Can I add you to my list of people that want to know more information when it launches? Or would you like to know more information about joining now before the big boom happens? Okay, I know I just word vomited. I promise it's not that super long once I type it out and I can show you guys. But I'm getting amazing feedback, you guys, on people that were just watching that have been creeping for 2 years. Maybe they didn't even comment on my post and said, I'm interested in the business. They've been watching me for 2 years, right? So they're like, oh my God, yes, I would love information now. Or they're like, yeah, just add me to your list and let me know when things happen. I'd be interested in what you guys are up to then. I'm adding people to a list. I'm literally writing their names down and their email address. So as soon as I know what we're launching, because it's going to be a lot, I can email them. I can add them to my email newsletter that I send out. And then the people that want information now, I'm sending them the videos about what we offer, why Ariel through the app, right? And I'm starting those conversations and building that curiosity around convention. Even if you're not going, you guys, you need to maximize on convention, okay? Even if you cannot attend, which I'm try to attend, okay? And I'm going to let Darnell talk in a minute about how you can get there and her biggest tip leading into it. But you guys, I'm telling you, get inside of your inbox. I cannot stress this enough. Me and Darylyn was literally just talking about this. In the beginning, we have been like evaluating ourselves and reflecting. In December, we did a lot of that. And me and her both said, in the beginning, when we were in like pre-launch baby company, or when we very first joined, even if you're new or, kind of new, if you've been here a couple more months, I want you to think back to when you first joined. Were you just like so excited that you had to beat down the block and tell everybody you knew about what we were doing? Yes, you reached out to every single person you knew and was like, oh my God, I just did something crazy. This company is brand new. You guys, we can treat this just like it's brand new. We're going to be a brand new company with all that's coming. We're going to have brand new products. We're going to have brand new freaking brand new countries, you guys. So if you're not treating this time like it's a brand new thing, you're doing yourself a disservice. Get excited again. Get back inside of your messenger, and don't be afraid to be bold and ask people to do this with you. Don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, I know you've been watching for a while, and I know what you've seen. I know you've seen what I've done for my family, the financial freedom that we've gained. And I'm looking to help people just like you do the same, if not more than me this year. And I know that you can do it with what's coming. Get inside of your messenger, you guys. You've got to be hungry for it. In the beginning, we were reaching out and messaging people constantly and consistently, telling them, hey, we got greens launching. Oh my God, we got a new Drip Sip Slay campaign. Oh my gosh, we have something new that's coming. You got to get in now. We can still do that with convention leading up. So you have 30 days to make it happen. Get inside. The money's made in your messenger. If you didn't know, you guys, posting and praying is a thing of the past. Sometimes you can do that with TikTok and get lucky. I've gone viral a couple times. I know a bunch of people has, but it's not consistent. You're not guaranteed, right, that you're going to go viral and sell hundreds of libidos every week, right? But what we can control is who we talk to, the connections that we build, and what we're doing in our messenger behind the scenes. Cool, something pops off. You have a TikTok that goes viral and you're getting a couple orders here and there. You still need to be on the back end, reaching out, being bold, building those connections, and letting people know that what we have coming is going to change the game. I know it's said a lot, but I'm telling you, it's going to change the game. So that's my biggest tip. Get inside your messenger. I'm going to drop some scripts in the comments of this video after we post it inside of Gummy Gang, so you guys have an idea. But be bold. What is the worst? I've had a couple people that were like, no, I'm good where I'm at. That's fine. I planted the seed. They know that I have something incredible coming. So maybe right now is not the time, but maybe a month from now, when they see us all flood the feed with our sparkly freaking jackets and them launching all of these countries and throwing money at convention out their little money machine, they're like, all right, you know what? I'm tired of sitting over here miserable. That girl asked me to do this a month ago. It's time now. Right? And if you wouldn't have planted the seed right now, that seed wouldn't be able to grow and blossom in a month. So that's my biggest tips. I'm going to let Darylyn, God bless, the D's mess me up. Darnell, give her biggest tip, and then we're going to have some guests on here.
All right. So I just want to play off a little bit what you said. Planting seeds is obviously huge right now. And so Kayla kind of said, going back to like old posts and stuff like that. But if you are new here and you don't have old posts to go to, what do you do? What do you do? You make friends with everyone right now, y'all. You need to be adding 20 new friends to your friends list every single day right now. Why? Because you're going to post like a psychopath when we get to convention. Okay. Like an absolute crazy person. You're going to have come home with content for weeks. You're going to come home so pumped up. So even if these people aren't somebody that you're ready to reach out to now, when they see how fired up you are when you come home, they're gonna be like, oh my God, who is this broad that messaged that friend of me a month ago? She is wild and I feel like I need to be a part of it. And they're having so much fun. And what are they doing? So those seeds that you're planting now too, like they can blossom post convention, even if it's somebody that's not like going to convention. Another little thing that I'm going to say, anybody that's a leader here, if your people haven't hit platinum yet, hello, they get a free convention ticket, y'all. They get a free convention ticket if they hit platinum, okay? So if someone on your team has only hit gold, encourage them to hit platinum this month and help them get there. They don't have to come out of their own pocket. They don't have to do that. They can find one person to buy that highest self bundle, and they put that bundle in underneath them, plus whatever their normal order is for the month to stay commissions qualified, and right there you're platinum. And you got yourself a free convention ticket. What's the excuse now? The hotel room? All right, well, we got plenty of people here that are going that probably have an extra bed here or an extra bed there that they wouldn't mind if you threw them $50 a night for the room, because they're $200 a night. It's so cheap for a room to begin with, but when you're putting 4 people, 5 people in a room, if you want, somebody bring an air mattress. Like, you know, we can get a rollaway cot. These things are totally possible and totally doable. Like, if you are in your head thinking like convention is going to cost me a fortune, I cannot like afford that. Number one, you're stepping on your own foot by having that mindset. You're not going to get anywhere with that mindset. You're not going to sell packs. You're not going to do anything with that mindset. You're staying in your own way. First and foremost, it's not that you can't do it. It's how are you going to do it? Let's say you already are platinum and you can't afford a ticket. Okay. You're feeling like you can't afford a ticket. Y'all, you're platinum. Sell 4 highest self bundles. You got yourself a general admission ticket right there. 4 bundles. That's it. 4 freaking bundles. And you've got a $200 paycheck and you can buy yourself that ticket. There's no reason not to get there. And then think about it. Let's just think about it. If you're in the state of Florida, let's say you can drive to convention, or you're close enough to a state that you can drive. Okay. Think about how much gas is going to cost you. You know that hotel room is going to cost you. If you can room with 4 other people, it's going to cost you $100 for Friday night and Saturday night. And that convention ticket's going to cost you $200. That's $300. Okay. That's $300 just like that. Let's say another 100 to get you there, $400. $400. You sell 8 highest self bundles and you made yourself convention money. And I promise you, this investment in your business is so worth it. You're going to hear so many amazing speakers. I get to be one of them this year, which I never thought could be possible. But you know why? Because I'm consistent, and because I'm here, and because I believe in this company, and because last year at convention, I left and I was like, I am going to get on that stage. I'm getting on that damn stage. I did the fashion show and I was like, oh yes, here I am. But by the end of convention, I was like, nah, that wasn't good enough. That didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. I need to be up there. I need to talk. I need to say something. Like, so you won't be able to feel those things if you don't sit in the audience. You won't be able to be like lit up from inside your soul if you're not there. You're going to have horrible FOMO. I promise you that. Like, horrible FOMO. Everyone that didn't go last year, they were like messaging me the whole time. And I'm going to tell you what I do. It's kind of a jerk move. I don't even talk in my team chat most of convention. You didn't take the time to show up. I'll tell you all the things when I get back. That's just kind of how it is, because I plug myself in and I'm there. So you want to know what's launching. You want to know all these comp plan like enhancements that we might get. You want to know this. You want to know that. Be there. Be there. Make an investment in yourself. Make an investment in your business. And now we're going to turn it over to some other ladies to tell you why. Like their experiences from convention last year. I'm scared to go to convention. I personally know no one. Danny?
Yep. I was about to unmute and be like, come on, Taylor, darling.
You go.
Taylor. You want me to go?
Go for it.
I'm going to tell you right now, I knew Darlyn. Okay. Personally, really, honestly. Okay. There is so many people that don't know a single soul, but I'm telling you, the family that we have created here, nobody gets left out. Nobody gets left behind. It's honestly, there are people that are about to talk on here come and knew nobody. come and knew nobody, had never even met a single soul at convention and come. And that brings me to, I feel like, you know what? Kelly Fields, you can talk a little bit about that because you come to convention last year and I don't think you had met anybody prior. So I'm going to turn it over to Kelly.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So absolutely. I went to convention. I knew nobody. I am so backward and so weird about that kind of stuff, but I knew no one and I felt so welcome and everybody took me under their wing. I made friends like really quick with people. I had such a blast. But one of my best things that I loved most about convention was that the messages that the speakers had, there was a speaker for everybody. If you are scraping the bottom of the barrel, trying to save money and make money, there was a speaker for that. There was somebody who had like physical, like things happened to them in their past. There was a speaker to relate to you. There was a speaker, like if you get anxiety or depression, or you have any of those kind of things, there was a speaker that just reached out and just touched you and just in your heart, like you felt it, you know, when they were talking, you felt it. And then the best part was prom for me because I got to dress up. So my husband doesn't take me anywhere, so I got to go do something and get all fancy. So that was my best takeaways from convention, was the speakers and meeting everybody. I just can't wait to hug everybody again.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kelly. I'm going to be honest. I feel like Kelly is a prime example why you should get to convention. I watched her blossom and I feel like her business and her like social butterflyness really took off after that. I could tell she was a little bit nervous. And then I seen her on the prom dance floor, you guys. And I was like, Kelly's here. Yes. She come out of her shell and she felt so at home and so loved. I can't even begin to explain to y'all the environment that you get to be in at this convention. It's so powerful. So if you don't know nobody, it's okay. You know us. We're your friends. You can come up and talk to people. I say to my team, and Darylyn says to her team, if you see somebody sitting by themselves, I don't care if they're on our team or not, pull them in. Ask them if they want to sit by you. Ask them if they want to go to lunch. Have a seat with them. Talk to them. Nobody gets left out in this company. That's why we're so different. So, all right, the next person I want to invite to speak is my girl, Rayanna.
Hey guys, how's it going? So I just wanted to piggyback a little bit off of what Kelly said, because I also didn't know anybody. I knew Julanie just from social media. I was so nervous, you guys. I was like, what if people fight? What if there's drama? What if they don't like me? But it wasn't like that at all. It was so much fun. And everybody was just very just like, come hang out with us. Let's go do this. So it was really nice. And I left with like more friends. I left with friends that aren't even on our like exact team, but like we still stay in touch. So that's really cool. But my favorite part of convention, I guess being a blue, was the party after, like not even just like the dancing and all of that, but just like the one-on-one time with your team, like after everything, like staying up late, and just talking, getting to know each other and just hanging out by the pool. And like, if you're someone like me, like I'm very introverted at home. I don't know why, but when I'm around people and I like start to come out of my shell, I just feel more at home, and just having those friendships is huge for me.
Yes. Thank you so much, Boo Boo. Seriously, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I feel like we had one other person. Am I missing somebody? Am I missing somebody? Darn. Am I missing somebody? If I'm missing somebody, somebody speak up. I'm in 5 million chats.
Was
it Sarah?
Huh?
Sarah had said that maybe she was gonna chat, but she had basketball.
I think she was okay, perfect. So the last thing that I wanted to say before we hop off here, you guys, I wanted to tell y'all, I know that Darnell was talking a little bit about money. So I know last year, even myself, I am a pretty frugal person myself. I try not to like ball beyond my means. I'm bougie on a budget, is what I like to say. So the night that I got there, I went to Publix because I'm not somebody that likes to eat out 3 meals a day. Okay. I just can't, my body screams and it's like, don't do that, girl. Don't do that. DoorDash is super expensive. So me and a bunch of other people, we brought coolers. Okay. And I know that if you're not driving, you can't do this, but you could literally go to Dollar General and get one of them styrofoam coolers. I'm not even kidding you. There's fridges inside of the rooms. I went and got bread, chips, sandwich meat. I went and got cases of water for myself. I went and got snacks. I know people that had ramen noodles because there's a microwave in there. You can go so cheap. Another thing is they had like at prom, they had hors d'oeuvres, they had dessert. Like there was like a whole spread at prom. I don't know if you guys remember that, but there was like a whole entire spread at prom. So that's one of your meals, unless you're like to really throw down. That's one of your meals that you can count on being there. So really, if you check in on Friday, you have dinner Friday night. Saturday you have breakfast, lunch. I mean, there's a lot of places within walking distance of the hotel room. You can go to the store and grab some stuff. Or honestly, if you come and you get there and you bought your snacks and all your things and you're just like, oh gosh, like I did not budget very well, do not starve. Okay. I had one girl that was like, I didn't eat. I'm like, I'm going to strangle y'all. If anybody is on this team and you get there and you maybe misbudgeted, don't starve. Okay. Do not starve. Come to me, come to Darylyn, come to a leader and be like, hey, I'm really tight on cash. Is there anything? You can come to my room and I'll give you a sandwich. I'll give you something. Okay. Publix is directly across the street. So you guys, the point of all of this for this call is we want to pack this convention out, because I was having a discussion with Shane too, and I feel it in my bones. I've been in network marketing a very long time. This convention is going to be special because I truly believe this is the last intimate one that we're going to have. And this is me speaking from experience. Okay. Next year, it's going to be 10x because of everything that we're launching at this one. So if you want a one of a kind experience, you need to do whatever it takes. Put your convention ticket on a zip payment, you guys. Do what you have to do. Yard sell some clothes, sell some high self packs, go in on a room, eat ham sandwiches if you have to. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, this convention is going to be the last convention that we have that is super intimate, where there's 200 to 500 people in a room dancing on a dance floor with the CEOs at prom. We're gonna have to expand beyond the Rose and Shingle Creek. Next year we're gonna have to go to probably the Mercedes-Benz Stadium or something. So if you want to be a part of a very intimate and special and ground floor breaking moment, you need to do whatever it takes to get to this convention. It's going to change your lives. It's going to change the whole entire company, and it's going to be the last one that we truly have that intimate space. So I say all that to say, figure it out, guys. When I joined this, I had no money, and I don't have credit cards. Okay. So I didn't have a credit card to max out. You want to know what I did? I didn't have $500 to come up with platinum. I sold everything that I could think of. I know y'all got some spring cleaning you can do. Okay. Carpool. I'm in Alabama. I'm in North Alabama. If you're close to Nashville, if you're close to Atlanta, Georgia, if you're close, I got a couple seats in my car. Okay. Find out who's around you and carpool, but get your butts there so we can love on you. We can pour into y'all and you can 10x your business. That's really all I have to say. Darnell, is there any last thing that you want to add, sis?
I completely agree with you when you said it's the last intimate convention, because it's so weird that you said it. I was thinking that 2 days ago. I was sitting outside, just doing me. And I was thinking, I was like, damn, this is really going to be the last small convention. Next year is going to be massive. I remember, so I was with another company before this, and they exploded in a way that they couldn't handle it. And it wasn't good for them. And the first convention that I went to was so many people that it wasn't fun. It was so overwhelming. There was 10,000 people there. There was lines for everything. They couldn't get people fed. It was a nightmare. But then the next year after that, nobody showed up. And it was the most amazing, intimate experience I've ever had because it was such a disaster the year before that nobody showed up. Now that's never going to happen here because that's just not how Travis and Kristen are. Kristen is way too she's way too anal to let anything go off like her schedule. We all know that. She ain't messing around. But what I'm saying is that intimacy, you can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on it. And honestly, next year, we're going to be thousands next year. Thousands. Okay. And it's just this is the real opportunity to get there and really get a chance to take a picture with Travis and Kristen, easily, maybe even get to meet them because you're one of Kayla's or one of Darylyn's or you're on somebody's team that actually knows them. You have an opportunity to, there's just so many amazing people you can meet at this event and all these leaders that you follow too. This is an opportunity for you to walk up to them and be like, I watch you. Thank you so much. I've been following you because I did that to so many people last year. I walked up to so many people and I was like, I've been watching you. You're amazing. I just love you, and they ended up getting to know me and you make so many friends. So I just, like Kayla and I said, you don't want to miss this. This is our last small event that we're going to have. And I'm telling y'all, you're going to have such FOMO if you're not there. Yeah. And as far as the money goes, like Kayla said, figure it out. I know I maybe scared you a little bit when I started throwing numbers out and people are like, oh my God, $400 is a lot of money. It is. I'm not trying to say it's not. It is 100% a lot of money. But if you want something bad enough, you're going to figure out how to get there. Just like Kayla said, she started selling off everything she had. She's like, oh, let me take this shit out. Is there any gold in this nose ring? Here you go. I'll sell that shit right off. That's where we were at, and I just feel like if you can find somebody to room with, it's $50 a night for your hotel room. If you can find 3 other people to room with, it's so cheap. That is cheap. And as far as food goes, like Kayla said, we balling on a budget. There's a Publix directly across the street. I'm bringing a cooler too. We have there was definitely refrigerators and there was definitely microwaves, right? There was last year, right? Pretty sure. So there's no reason that y'all can't just get there. And that's it. We hope to see you all there. We love you guys. We got corporate call in about a half hour. And Jenna Bassler and Nicole are on that one. And Jenna is awesome. If you've never heard Jenna talk before, she's fire. So you definitely want to get on that next call. Anything else from you, Kayla?
That's it. I
All
can't
right.
wait to see everybody. The month countdown is on. You guys go ham in them inboxes. Bye.
Mwah.